Educated in public school until 8th grade, I had preconceived ideas of what private school would be like. A naive 13-year-old, I thought that life at an independent school meant wearing fancy clothes every day, getting manicures after school, and drinking lattes during freeze. Soon into my freshman year at Friends, I realized that that was not the exact reality of life at this Quaker school. However, I still felt self-conscious about my background, my race, my culture, and my socioeconomic status. Friends was not as racially diverse as my middle school, which was a big part of the challenge. Less than 20% of the class is made up of students of color. I recall being acutely aware of how different this environment was from the one that I had been at my public school. While it was challenging being a racial minority at Friends, it was even more challenging being an economic minority. I tried to assimilate to norms that were not my own. Although I was on the meal plan, I acted as though going out to lunch every single day was normal to me. I tried to hide aspects of myself for fear of not being accepted. I tried not to talk about my past or reveal too much about my family during conversations with classmates and teachers. I really thought that conforming to a perceived norm was the best path to growing, but it wasn't, and I failed. To try and be someone that I wasn't fulfilling at all. Slowly but surely, I started realizing that I could be myself, and I could be at home in my own skin, even if I was the only one like me here. There could be space for me, even if I had to make that space for myself. Self-acceptance is a lifelong process, and Friends has become a critical part of my development. Over the years, I have felt increasingly welcomed and supported by our community. As I took steps to open up to others, others opened up to me. So many people in this school have readily embraced my background. Students and faculty alike have encouraged me to see my own story as valuable, to understand that my culture is worthy of celebration. At Friends, I have discovered the beauty of being a part of a community of diverse stories. Our Upper Schools Around the World Day celebration, for example, has played a huge role in my sharing my culture with the school community. I was given the opportunity to teach my peers about a range of things, from how to wear a traditional Tibetan chupa to more serious topics, like the political situation inside of Tibet. Furthermore, meeting for worship, a ritual that I have come to deeply respect, gave me a platform to voice my political and cultural perspectives. I was able to stand up and speak about challenging issues, such as the vandalism of a beautiful artwork promoting the Free Tibet movement, which led to more discussion and even an assembly about Tibet. One person in particular, Jason Craig Harris, has opened up my eyes to things that I would not have been able to learn about on my own. This year was about embracing myself, regardless of doubters and negative forces. His classes in religion and social justice and poverty in the United States have allowed me to connect my own life with these topics and share them with students in my class and beyond. His openness about himself and his struggles in life genuinely inspire me to embrace myself. So thank you. Embracing myself has meant embracing my family's story, its beauty and its pain. My parents escaped Tibet in 1959 when there was a failed uprising against the Chinese regime. They fled to India with almost nothing from their motherland. With their faith, commitment to family, and sheer hard work and persistence, my parents brought themselves from a life of poverty in India to one of opportunity in the United States. I want to take a moment to thank my parents for all of their sacrifices and their steadfast love of me, our family, and our Tibet. My parents have always thought about others before themselves. They've always made sure that my brothers and I felt comfortable before they themselves felt so. My gratitude towards them is beyond comprehension. Yet daily I pay homage to them, to all struggles for human dignity, and to this Quaker education that has empowered me to speak truth to power. The mission of the school, my parents' lives, and Jason's classes have all combined to inspire me to be an activist for social justice. I have found my voice both as a minority in this community and as an individual in this world. Having become aware of the value and power of my own voice, I have sought to amplify Tibetan voices, which are so brutally suppressed that self-immolation as protest has become an awful last resort for more than 150 Tibetans since 2009. Nobody, not you, not I, nor any human being, should have to put their lives in danger to suffer because their voices aren't being heard. I recognize the earnest longing of a Tibet free from oppression, and I identify with that longing for a world that ought to be. I embrace the idea of radical self-acceptance and reject all forces that would require the rejection of myself. It took a while, maybe half my time here at Friends, to come to this place, but I am so proud to be able to say that I love who I am and I am proud of the person that I have become. And I think everybody here should be able to say that, especially in a community like Friends. Friends has transformed me, and I have transformed Friends. I'm so honored to be a part of this amazing group of people who stand for what they believe in and will continue to do so beyond Friends. Thank you, Friends Seminary, for helping me to find my true voice and for giving us the opportunities, the voice that many would only dream of having. Thank you.